everybody, it's Friday Morning Movie Reviews. I'm Louis Angel.
I'm Nathan CK.
And we're here to review Amazon's new movie, The Big Sick. It's directed by Michael Showalter. It's starring
Ray Romano.
You start with Ray Romano?
Kumail.
It's Kumail Nanjiani. I'm sorry, Kumail, if I mispronounced that. Kumail Nanjiani. It's the story of how he met his wife. And there's Holly Hunter is in it, Ray Romano, Zoe Kazan is in the movie. And what a nice little movie this turned out to be.
It's a hilarious movie. There's
Funny
a lot
movie.
of movies that we've seen like this in the past. Well, not exactly like this, but starring this comedian and going in and filming, comedy.
Yeah, I was just thinking about the one that came out last year.
The one, yeah, right.
Don't Think Twice.
Don't Think Twice. And that one that we saw not that long ago.
Yeah, folk hero and
that-
funny guy.
Totally, that was another strikeout.
This movie is not. This movie is a hit.
This does
movie's a
something that at least the folk hero movie does not, in which
The comedian is actually funny.
comedian is hilarious, and they do something, or he at least gets out of his comfort zone and finally does something other than the
The same act over and
the
over again.
original act that he always does. He does something different, and I like to see that because that's what you want.
That's what you want, fresh stuff.
You want him to.
And we're big fans of stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah,
The
definitely.
both of us.
And you want him to break that barrier
Yeah.
as a comedian.
You want him to get there, to get
Right.
to the next level.
Right.
And I gotta tell you, I never doubted the two of them falling in love for a second.
Right.
They're both Charm Factory.
Yeah.
They're so great together. You buy it the
Yeah.
whole time. I was just so happy watching them together, and Kumail is so funny. The whole movie is peppered
He's amazing.
with these really funny comments and lines
Yeah.
that he throws in there. He's like a machine gun just covering the whole movie with humor. It's so funny. A lot of the supporting characters are really funny. His family is really funny.
Yeah.
And it's just the two of them falling in love. And then they go their rocky path as relationships tend to do. And then she gets sick.
Right.
And that's the big sick part of the movie. And I was never bored, but I did feel, and Judd Apatow produced this, I felt the Apatow effect, where you're like, okay, this movie's too long.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You could have streamlined the movie. But this is one of the better movies of the year for me.
Definitely. And I mean, it must have been just so amazing to make this
It must have
be
been so
a part-
funny on set.
so funny. You
So
can tell
funny.
that they were exchanging. You could tell that Ray Romano or Kumail was laughing.
Ray Romano was so
just
funny.
chuckling.
Holly
at some
Hunter
points.
was so funny in the
Yeah,
movie,
she
too.
was. She took a lot. She was this I don't take shit from anybody kind of.
She's absolutely the mom
mother,
that you want. Yeah.
Oh man, but the both of them, Ray Romano.
You bought them,
Ray
too.
Romano and Holly
And
Hunter
Holly
as a
I
couple.
want to say Deborah.
But just the characters as they
were in real life, apparently.
right, and I mean, isn't that amazing how
It's so amazing because
that
it's
actually happened as
Yeah.
a story, and they ended up together, and I mean, it's just
I said in the Ghost Story review, which you should check out here, if you click down there and you subscribe and you watch all our videos, I said, I can't believe that someone gave them money to make that movie. I'm so happy that they gave Kumail money, to make this movie. Because absolutely worthwhile movie to see. It's so funny. It's very sweet and romantic.
Yeah.
Really good time at the movies. I really like this movie a lot.
yeah, and I mean, Kumail and his family.
So great.
The
So
truth
great.
is out there.
You love that line. The whole theater was rolling for most of. I feel like we missed a lot of jokes. 'Cause
I feel
we're
like we
laughing
did too.
from the previous joke.
right.
Yeah.
So I'd definitely like to see this movie again. Probably,
Oh, yeah.
I'll buy it easily.
Oh, for sure. This is a guaranteed buy.
And I don't know, just coming out of it was the last movie we saw today.
We saw a couple movies today, for sure.
And
We ended right. We ended strong.
We did after
We
the
ended
4 we saw today. We definitely ended on the highest note.
Yeah.
And you want to go ahead and rate this thing?
Let's go ahead and rate this thing.
Right.
All right.
I'm gonna give it a 4.6 out of 5.
I'm gonna go 4.4.
Okay.
Like I said, I thought it could have been streamlined a little bit, but
Right.
such an enjoyable movie. Anyone in your family could watch this and like this.
Right.
Anybody
And I
could watch
feel
it.
like there could have been a lot of different endings to this movie. I mean, it didn't
Yeah.
have to.
Ultimately, you know where it's going because
Right.
it's this guy's real
Right.
story.
I mean, it could have ended with him going to
To wherever.
yeah.
But and there's some points where I'm like, oh no, are they not?
Yeah.
Are they not going to end up together? But what a delightful movie.
Right.
Definitely going to be somewhere on the list of best of the year for me because it was so funny, and I think it's the funniest movie of the year so far.
I wonder if it would ever get like nominated.
I think Golden Globes, it's a lock for best comedy picture.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
a true comedy.
It is.
And after what they did with The Martian, having that win best
Right,
comedy, like
right.
that's a funny movie, but it's not a comedy.
Right.
This is great. It delivers, fires on all cylinders. So 4.6, 4.4. Good job, Camille.
Awesome.